All over the ancient world, you can find these ancient megalithic structures made out of giant stones, Machu Picchu, Giza, everywhere. They have these stones that are cut in odd shapes, made to fit each other, seemingly made in an odd configuration. Wouldn't be the easiest configuration. They're all over the planet, these little pillars and cuts and things that really just don't add up to why somebody would do something along this line. Why would you end up coming across and having cuts that go through like this and have to cut this stone in this way because of these? It just becomes unfeasible how you would do something like this. You know, bent stones around corners and stones that actually have these little cut tops into them to hold each other one in on top of it, which seem to have no sense to them either, except for the fact that they all meld together as one. It's, little knobs everywhere on them and stuff. They're all over ancient South America and in Egypt. You find these ones that are coming around a corner. Why would you have a corner cut like this and have something like this lintled into it whenever you could make it out of two blocks? Making it out of one is not the simple way. Why would people do things that aren't the simple way of doing things? You know, these sites, as they go back, they're more ancient, but the more ancient you get, the more massive they are. There are these huge stones that are all over the place, and you can find all kinds of intricate carving cut into them. It almost looks like this is one giant, look at this is one giant piece here, and then someone is taking a wire and gone through it and cut the lines through it. Say it was one solid piece, and then they used a bandsaw effect that they were running on either side of it, that they came and cut it into pieces, but then that wouldn't make any sense. You'd have to say the stone was already there, and then there's no evidence that the stone was standing up as a square. You would have had to have cut it square in the first place on the place that it rests. It just comes unfeasible. A lot of these things, just more ancient, more precise stones, and they're all put together in this way that just really shows intricate inlay settings, things like that. They're more similar to each other too as you go back through time. Each one seems to have more and more cohesive look to each other, and you have inset stones like this that just aren't there for any reason. I mean, why would you have something like that over all these ancient sites, including in the ancient world in Baalbek?